Welcome to BEA 2011, and I'm here with Marie Rudd and Claudia Ross, who have multi-award winning Mom's Choice Awards books with The Goodbye Window. Isn't this mouse just adorable? And Brookie's Itty-Bitty Book of Words. Okay, ladies, where did you come up with this idea? I think this is just so cool that it's a little cute.
That was our publisher's idea. She had seen some samples of books like that, and it just fits so perfectly for what we were doing. It's so great for little hands. So it's wonderful.
So my 2-year-old niece has the best time playing with it.
This 47-year-old mom is having the best time playing with it. It's great. So you hear stories about how authors and illustrators meet. You know, the author goes to the publisher and the publisher says, oh, this is going to be your illustrator. How did you guys get together for collaborating?
Well, actually, we went to school together when we were about 7th grade. And I was
3 years ago?
Give or take a year or two. And so I had this story, and we were looking for an illustrator, and it's so important to find the right person to bring your words to life, because with a children's book, the pictures mean so much. And a friend hooked us up on Facebook, and I sent the story to Claudia.
And I fell in love with the story. It was absolutely adorable. I couldn't wait to design Brookie's little world to create the Goodbye Window.
And she immediately started sending me sketches of Brookie and her world. And to see it start to come to life was so exciting for me.
Well, when you saw those first sketches, as you said, you know, it's your words and then somebody's, you know, making it visual. When you saw those first sketches, it was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I had in my mind? Or was it, well, maybe could we have a cat instead of a mouse kind of thing?
Well, no, actually, I really didn't have a strong concept of what it would all look like. And when I started to see what was coming in, I was like, that's it. It was just perfect when it was coming in. The characters, the whole woodland scenery, that was fabulous. Because it gave it that old-fashioned feel that that I really did want to come through in the book.
Now, why did you choose board books for your format? Are you looking? Is that your favorite audience, or?
It's kind of geared towards a preschool, you know, a younger crowd, and so I know as when I was a mom with little kids, I loved having something that I could toss in a diaper bag or let them play with that was going to be sturdy and would last.
Now what's next? Do we have another collaboration brewing here?
Possibly. I'm coming up with ideas all the time. I just have to get her to write them.
I have to write.
There you
I've got to
go.
write them. Yes. So
now, will any of them be set in Louisiana? That lovely.
That's a really good question.
That's a good question. We thought about doing something with
Brookie Goes to the Beach.
Yeah, Brookie Goes to the Beach, kind of a Gulf Coast kind of thing. To kind of bring in some sea animals and talk about conservation.
Cool. Now, what has been your favorite part in sharing the book with families and kids? I mean, is there one particular moment that really just sort of, this is why I did it kind of feeling?
Well, I don't know for me. I mean, I think for me the whole experience has been very exciting because the story is actually based on a conversation that I had with one of my daughters. And the main character is named after one of my daughters. And we snuck in some little things, names of Claudia's son and our publisher's son in the artwork and things. So there are a lot of little personal touches in the book that maybe not everybody would know, but they're so special when we see them.
Now, does your son now want a book where he's the main character?
No, he's excited that he has a train picture in this book. He's absolutely nuts about trains. So if I were to illustrate a book about trains, he would be the happiest boy on the planet.
What is your favorite part about illustrating? I mean, what drew you to drawing for a young audience?
I don't know. I've always wanted to do it, and I think that I guess the thing that drew me to it is I like to create fun environments, and I can relate to the energy, the enthusiasm, and that to me is the most fun to work with. I like creating the characters. I like to see them come alive. I like to see it go from a black and white sketch to a finished color piece. Yeah, I definitely think that, and when I'm working on those, I feel happy because I'm making happy art.
Now, how long does it take, from the time you start writing to putting the illustration, those first sketches to really starting to make it connect into adorable little cubes and
I
board
would say
books?
about 6 months, start to finish.
Wow, really that fast?
It did feel fast from my end because I'd already done the writing. But
we had the books done and printed within 5 months.
That's pretty excellent.
Day to day.
It was very exciting though to see the process of the art and how illustrations are incorporated into a book, because I just take for granted all of these books that I've read to my kids for all these years. Oh, there's art in it and it's beautiful, but I never stopped to think about how much work it is to get it all together and to make it work and fit and look as beautiful as it does when it's finished.
That's cool. Now, do you always get to go out together when you're promoting the book?
No, I live in Jersey City and she lives in South Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh, now why did I think you were still in Jersey? Oh, it's that Tiger fan thing.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining us at BEA. We hope you have a great show. And once again, we've been talking with Marie Rudd and Claudia Ross, author and illustrator of The Goodbye Window and Brookie's Little Itty-Bitty World of Books. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.